Former Member of Parliament Sukumar Ranjan Ghosh, who represented the Munshiganj-1 constituency, passed away early Monday in a Dhaka hospital, marking the end of a long and eventful life in public service and politics. Sukumar Ranjan Ghosh was 70 years old at the time of his death, and his passing has been mourned by family, colleagues, and the wider political community. Ghosh had been undergoing treatment after being diagnosed with pneumonia, a condition that rapidly worsened over the past few days. Despite the best efforts of medical staff, his health declined, and he was placed on life support in the hospital where he breathed his last in the early hours of Monday morning, according to family sources. In addition to pneumonia, Ghosh had been struggling with Parkinson's disease for nearly 2 decades, a condition that significantly affected his mobility and daily life. He had been living at his residence in Dhanmondi, Dhaka, where he was cared for by his loved ones before his final hospitalization. Born on January 4, 1952, Sukumar Ranjan Ghosh was well known in his constituency and in national politics as a dedicated member of the Bangladesh Awami League. His political journey began long before he became a lawmaker, driven by a deep commitment to public service and community development. Ghosh first entered the political spotlight when he was elected to the Jatiya Sangsad, Bangladesh Parliament, in the 2008 general elections, representing Munshiganj-1. He won the seat again in the 2014 elections, demonstrating sustained trust from voters in his constituency. During his time in Parliament, he was known for advocating local development initiatives and working to enhance infrastructure and social services in his region. Throughout his career, he remained deeply involved with his party's grassroots organizations, including serving as president of the Awami League's Srinagar Upazila unit, where he was respected for his organizational skills and local leadership. Beyond politics, Sukumar Ranjan Ghosh also made notable contributions to the Bangladesh film industry. He was involved in the production of the popular movie Qiyamat Take Qiyamat, reflecting his interest in the arts and cultural expression. His involvement in film production earned him admiration from creative circles and added a unique layer to his public persona. Family was a central part of Ghosh's life. He is survived by his wife Eva Rani Ghosh, 1 son, and 2 daughters. In statements to local media, his family recalled his kindness, dedication, and the warmth with which he treated them and the people around him. Relatives have described him as a loyal husband, a loving father, and a steadfast figure who balanced his public responsibilities with his responsibilities at home. The news of his passing has triggered an outpouring of condolences from political figures across the spectrum. Leaders from the Awami League and other parties expressed their sorrow and highlighted his contributions to national politics and his efforts to serve the people of Munshiganj. Many emphasized his integrity and the respect he earned throughout his career. Earlier in life, Ghosh had also faced political challenges and tensions. His tenure saw moments of conflict, including reported disputes between supporters and opposition groups, highlighting the often complex nature of constituency politics in Bangladesh. Despite such challenges, he remained committed to his role and continued his efforts to represent the interests of his constituents. His leadership in Munshiganj-1 occurred during a period of significant national development, and his voice in Parliament contributed to broader discussions about economic progress, local infrastructure improvements, and social programs aimed at improving the quality of life for ordinary citizens. Ghosh's passing has reminded many of the human side of political life, the personal struggles behind public figures and the courage it takes to continue serving despite health and personal challenges. His long battle with Parkinson's disease was faced with resilience, and his willingness to stay engaged in community affairs was often praised by supporters. The funeral rites for Sukumar Ranjan Ghosh were conducted at the Bharadeshwari Kali Temple in Dhaka, a ceremony attended by family members, friends, political figures, and local supporters who gathered to pay their final respects. His wife Eva Rani Ghosh shared with reporters that the ceremony was held with dignity and deep emotion, reflecting the profound impact he had on those around him. In the wake of his death, residents of Munshiganj-1 have expressed sorrow and shared memories of his efforts to address local concerns, including social welfare, educational opportunities, and the needs of rural communities. Many recalled his willingness to listen to constituents and engage directly with their issues. Political observers have noted that his tenure marked a period of transition for Munshiganj politics, with his successor eventually taking over the constituency following the end of his parliamentary service. His exit from the political forefront had already signaled the beginning of a new chapter for local leadership, but his death now closes a significant chapter in the area's political history. Colleagues in the Awami League have highlighted Ghosh's loyalty to the party and his dedication to its principles. They described him as a steadfast ally in national campaigns and local party activities, always working to strengthen the party's connection with voters. During his parliamentary terms, he also participated in legislative debates and discussions, contributing to policy dialogues on issues ranging from rural development to national welfare programs. His parliamentary work was characterized by a focus on practical solutions for community problems. Ghosh's family, in their remembrances, spoke of his humility and sense of duty, saying that even after stepping back from active politics, he remained interested in public affairs and continued to mentor younger members of his community. As tributes continue to pour in from across Bangladesh, many remember Sukumar Ranjan Ghosh not only as a politician but as a dedicated public servant whose life was intertwined with the aspirations of the people he represented. His legacy is likely to be reflected in the ongoing work of those he inspired, and his contributions to both political life and community development will be remembered by those who knew him and followed his career.